Breakfast with Pablo.
Earlier today, I got to catch up with comedian Akmal, who's heading to the Pilbara for the Red Earth Arts Festival. But if you missed our chat, have a listen.
Spirit.
Now, I want to know, have you recovered from I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here?
I think I've had the flu ever since. I've had it's something that I did, and I'd even forgotten till you reminded me. I've been getting therapy to try and forget it.
that memorable, was it?
It was so, yes, post-traumatic I'm a Celebrity syndrome. And so, yeah, look, it was something it was just a very unique experience, but it's not something I'm going to do again. That's for sure. I'm not that they're going to ask me again.
Yeah,
I was a pain in the ass for them, but I don't think I'll. It's really great for people like, say, sports people tend to do really well. The last two winners of that show, have been sports people, and sports people are disciplined and they follow orders and they're tough. None of these things apply to comedians. Never have. You know, comedians like to sleep in and don't follow orders.
Well,
and they don't like fish guts.
No. Oh, well, I don't think many people do, to be honest. But was that kind of one of the hardest things for you, sort of, to adjust to? I mean, the food and all the daily campaigns you got to do.
Well, the hardest thing to adjust to was being filmed 24 hours a day. That was really weird. And people say, "Oh, that's not normal life. People don't film you 24 hours a day." But I think our world's becoming like that. Our world it's a little microcosm of the outside world. I think, because I think they're getting us used to the fact that they're going to be, we're going to be under surveillance forever, and we're going to be drinking fish guts for breakfast, lunch, and tea. And the good news is I made enough money to pay my tax bill.
Well, that's all we can ask for in life, really.
Well, it was either do this show or go to prison.
Yeah.
And in retrospect, I should have gone to prison.
Would have been easier.
Would have been better food.
It must be a golden time to be a comedian. We've got Donald Trump running over in America, and so many crazy politics happening here in Australia. It must be a great time to get up there on stage and be able to poke fun at politicians.
Well, comedians generally don't like competition, and so we've got one of the funniest people in politics. I mean, look at him. I mean, Donald Trump, and then you got Pauline Hanson, who just provides her own material. Whoever writes her material is brilliant. So it's sometimes it's even hard to compete with that.
I think Trump is stranger than fiction. Like, you actually couldn't write what is happening. I mean, if you've been following along with it, it's incredible. It's its circus itself.
The whole thing is a circus. I mean, he's a cartoon character, and so the easiest way to see it is see the whole world as a cartoon show. It's not even real. It's an illusion. We're in a hologram. None of it is real. You see, that's the comforting thing, folks. None of it is real.
I've got to this stage where everyone's like, we don't want Donald Trump to be, the president of the United States of America. I've started switching. I start thinking, let him be the president, because it's going to be finally something that he's absolutely terrible at, and it'll bring him crashing back down to earth when he realises he can't do all these crazy things that he's suggesting.
The sort of concerned citizen part of me thinks, this is terrible for the world. But the comedian side of me says, give it to him. Let's see what happens.
What's the worst that could happen?
Yeah, I mean, World War III, but apart from that, what else could happen? Nothing,
Classic Gold, today's hits. Spirit.